Hi, I'm Tiana, and today on Everything Football, it's time to clear up why Americans play a different kind of football. Football, as most of the world knows it, is a sport in which two teams face off, battling over a ball which is primarily touched by a player's feet, hence football. But where did this sport come from, and why is it so widespread? FIFA, or Fédération Internationale de Football Association, says evidences of ancient football-type sports can be dated back to the Han Dynasty in China during the 2nd and 3rd centuries BCE. Other forms of the game were standard in ancient Japanese and Grecian cultures for hundreds of years. The mass popularity and simplicity of the games would suggest that the tradition spread worldwide for centuries, becoming a staple in many ancient cultures. But, as many traditions do, over time they change and become varied between cultures and communities. In the early 1820s, at the rugby boarding school in Rugby, England, a group of students was playing an average game of football when they decided to change the rules a bit. The new rules stuck, and the sport was then named after the school, which we now know as rugby. But because rugby is just an adaptation of traditional football, the proper name is rugby football. A few decades later, and an ocean away, two New Jersey universities changed the rules again. On November 6, 1869, Rutgers University and Princeton University met for the first ever recorded intercollegiate football competition. The schools played a modified version of football, which combined traditional and rugby-style rules. Throughout the next 7 years, intercollegiate play became more and more popular, thus requiring a standardization of rules. In 1876, the first meeting to establish universal rules was held in Massachusetts. The new rules spread like wildfire to universities and athletic clubs across the country. This style of football consisted of a combination of traditional football and rugby football rules, along with a few of their own. This new game required a team to advance the ball down a field broken up by a grid. This is where the name Gridiron football comes from. About the same time period, in the mid-1860s, English teams were going through similar growing pains. Team and university representatives met together to form a football association with a standardized set of rules. This is where the name Association Football comes from. In the years following the establishment of association football, players began using the word soccer, a slang form of the word association. The slang became quite popular, and eventually Americans adopted the term, making it easier to determine between styles of play. Today, gridiron football, though more commonly referred to as American football, has become the national favorite and is simply referred to as football, while association football is referred to as soccer. So the next time someone says to you, "It's football, not soccer," you can kindly remind them that association and gridiron are both football. Well, I hope this video helped clear up some misconceptions about American football. If you liked it, please let us know by giving us a big thumbs up, and be sure to click the subscribe button to see more of our weekly videos. Until next time, I'm Tiana, and this is Everything Football.